Hello, everyone. Welcome to Crime Investigation Documentaries with Catherine Davis, and it looks like I have plenty of time to finish this up into the investigation of the disappearance of Sherry Marler. Now, let me finish this up um, and let me finish telling you the story about the disappearance of Sherry Marler. So, now with the continuation of where I left off, he cooperated with the authorities, answered all their questions, and when it came to request for a polygraph, he refused. Regardless, the police never pegged him as a suspect. His wife, Betty, is also certain that Raymond didn't harm his stepdaughter. Right before Raymond's death in 2003, he told his wife from his deathbed in the hospital, "Betty, I wish I could go get Sherry and bring her home to you, but I can't because I don't know where she is." The authorities had received a tip that Sherry was spotted near, sorry if I'm saying this wrong, Beta Street Road after being, I think that's what it is. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. After being reported missing in 1984. Her stepsister and her husband have been suspected in her disappearance. There has been a very starting post, I believe that's what it said, I'm sorry, in 2019 on the Sherry Lynn Marler Still Missing Facebook page. A woman, I think Ryan Welch Anderson, said that her and a group of volunteers had been um, time tirelessly searching for years to see what happened to Sherry. They found evidence they refused to keep private. The post reads, and I quote, "Sherry Marler was murdered and dismembered by someone she knew very well, and not her stepfather, by the way, thrown into a hog pen in Butler County. We believe the person who murdered her is deceased. We strongly suspect there were one or two people there at the time of her death and that they are also deceased. We strongly suspect she was pregnant at the time. We believe she was a victim of a multiple family based incest pedophilia ring that involved people from both Butler and Crenshaw counties. Ryan reports that they recovered a pig farm that was functional in 1984 but had since been abandoned and reclaimed by nature. The group claims that they have video footage of two separate cadaver dog teams confirming evidence on human remains in the vicinity. Amidst the excavation, the group found clothing sent out for DNA testing. Unfortunately, the Greenville Police Department reported no DNA evidence found on the material. The fabric seemed to look more like a burlap sack than the jeans or red flannel shirt Sherry was said to be wearing when she disappeared. Ryan reports that a surviving family member of the person she thinks killed Sherry all owed her to view a box of old photos. Some of the photos showed the pig farm running. One photo particularly shocked Ryan, a photo of a pig standing next to what appears to be a severed human head that had not yet decomposed. Ryan said she took a picture of the photo with her phone. The original photo was reportedly taken from the family member by law enforcement that turned over to the FBI. Alas, when nothing happened with the case, Ryan called the FBI and says that she was told they had never received any photo. It was hard to say exactly what was in the photo, and seems like it could be an instance in which something that takes the hope of something you expect to see. Whether or not Ryan and this group of searches have found evidence of Sherry has not been seen, their dedication to the case and request for answers for Sherry's loved one cannot be questioned. Sherry was a fun-loving tomboy. She enjoyed farming, being outside, and listening to Kenny Rogers albums. She had a very adventurous spirit. Sherry's loved ones had to go decades without answers. Every day, her mother, Betty, has to deal with the sad reality that her daughter is still missing. Her stepdad died without ever knowing what happened to Sherry. Betty has fought hard to keep the memory of her daughter alive. She even started a restaurant on behalf of her name. What do you think happened to Sweet Sherry? Now that's the end of it. I know it took forever for me to get this out. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody who's listening to me. You guys are what keeps me going. So yes, I believe crime investigation documentaries with Catherine Davis. I'm gonna try to make that a thing now. Please keep supporting my channel. Please keep subscribing if you would like, and I'll try to make more content in the very near future. Thank you, everybody. Bye.